Invincible's fourth season continues with episode 2, so let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Jordan the Nerd of Gold, and yeah, this was an episode that was focusing on the Viltrumite War that is going to be coming to Earth, but right now is still out on the edges, where Nolan and Alan the Alien are working together with the Coalition of Planets to find all the weaknesses of the Viltrumites and bring them over to the Coalition of Planets so that way they can take on the last 50 of the remaining Viltrumites. And in this episode, we got to see a real look at how the Scourge virus really affected the Viltrumites. And it was an effectively done scene. You got to see the culture at its basically height of when we're talking about the Viltrumite culture as we meet it. And yeah, even then, it made, like Alan said, did you just make me feel sad for a bunch of genocidal maniacs? And the episode continues to do that, where Nolan will be like, hey, we were trying to do something right from our point of view, and you can kind of see it, and you kind of feel bad for him, but at the same time, then you remember all the horrible shit that they continue to do, just like Alan kept saying. He's like, I think I feel sad for you, but then I remember you did something absolutely awful. And it's nice to see character growth from Nolan. And I also just like the dynamic of Alan and Nolan. I think they're fun. I just think Seth Rogen is really great as Alan. I also think that they took a hot shot at Star Trek. This is a joke continued from the comic books. And I don't know what Kirkman has against Star Trek, so whatever. As a big fan of Star Trek, I don't care for that. It was funny, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if Kirkman is actually a fan of Star Trek or if he is just, it's a loving homage. I really don't know how to take that joke, but either way, it was funny. What am I going to say? Either way, this episode I think was a lot better than the first episode just because there was more emotional range throughout the entire episode between the funny moments of Alan and his girlfriend having sex and Nolan sleeping on the couch, the making fun of the Star Trek characters, the actual fight scenes that we got in the episode, additionally the sad moments from Nolan's point of view. Then we get the moment of betrayal with Thaddeus, however you say his name, the leader of the Coalition. And then when you compare the first episode, where Mark is largely just sad throughout the episode, he's kind of one note for it. You get little moments of where it might be going more in an emotional direction, but you never get that cathartic release until the end. And then again, I don't think the Sequoids were really set up as well as they could have been for that moment to land. Whereas I definitely think that everything in episode 2 landed much better on that front. So yeah, I definitely think episode 2 was a lot better of an episode compared to the first episode. But yeah, let me know what you think. Are you enjoying Invincible so far?